Es muy Winnie. Muy Winnie. Lleva creo que 26-2, 26-3. 26-3. Le ayudó a...
He look like some Floyd Mayweather shit.
Look at it, look. Oh, slick.
Wait till that start hitting that body.
Yeah.
Alvarez hit that body. Oh.
Look how slick.
Canelo Alvarez working on the historic, legendary Iron Mike Tyson slip uppercut, slip hook for his highly anticipated now showdown.
Mike Tyson recently visited Canelo Alvarez and trained with him ahead of Canelo's upcoming fight against Terence Crawford. The legendary heavyweight shared strategy tips and motivational advice that boosted Canelo's training camp. Their time together showed mutual respect and reminded fans that Tyson's influence on boxing is still strong. Tyson praised Canelo's movement, strength, sharp defense, and smooth footwork, comparing him to a young Floyd Mayweather. Tyson was confident that Canelo could beat Crawford.
He's white, he can box, he's slick.
He look like some Floyd Mayweather shit.
Look at him. Slick.
Wait till that start hitting that body.
Yeah.
Alvarez hit that body. Oh.
Look how slick. Mike, look how slick he is.
Oh, he's gonna get...
Caleb buried his daughter when she was 2 years old.
Yeah.
He's got that attitude.
When asked about Crawford's chances against Canelo in an interview, Tyson didn't give a direct answer. Instead, he simply said that everyone would find out soon. This silence spoke volumes. Known for his honesty and sharp eye for talent, Tyson hinted that this fight should not be taken lightly. His cautious tone showed that he respects both fighters and believes the match could go either way.
Mike, is he great enough to move up 2 more divisions to fight Canelo at 168?
We're gonna see.
Tyson has always focused on mentoring young fighters, teaching them about precision, movement, angles, and applying pressure with perfect timing. He emphasizes mastering the basics, whether it's throwing a punch with purpose or defending smartly. He believes boxing is not just about power, but knowing when and how to use it. This is why he respects disciplined fighters who show skill and control in the ring.
How are you moving your feet, Mike? Just go and look.
When judging the fight, Tyson was direct. He said it's a risky move for Crawford because of Canelo's strength and compact build. Tyson explained that Canelo's tight head movement and relentless forward pressure could be a big challenge, especially since Canelo has experience beating bigger opponents. Tyson's concern wasn't about Crawford's skills, but the wisdom of stepping into the ring against a fighter who dominates in heavier weight classes.
I just came from Crawford's last fight. Yeah,
in LA?
Yes.
You went to it. What'd you think?
I thought that was a tough guy, and that guy gave, you know what I mean? I'm glad that he came back the last 2 rounds. You know, the guy was very awkward and strong.
Super awkward.
Yeah, and this guy fights anybody. Crawford fights anybody.
Yeah.
I don't agree with that, you know, because you got to look good in order for you won't mess up your next fight. Because if you fight this guy, you don't look good, the fans, I don't want, he's not going to look good at winning with this guy. You got to constantly have fights that you know and fight a guy that's going to make you look good. The guy got to pressure you or something. You know, this guy's running around. Crawford's not used to this kind of movement. And
weird
stuff.
fit.
Yeah. Awkward as a motherfucker.
You think are you ready? You think the world's ready for Crawford Canelo?
I support Crawford and Canelo both, but
I mean, it's the fight people want to see, right?
Nah, I don't think they want to see him fight Canelo. You think so? You think they want to see him fight Canelo?
Yeah, for sure.
It's why I think it's what Crawford wants too, right?
He wants to fight him too.
I think he wants to make history.
It's a big fight.
Well, to make history is worth doing it.
Yeah, I think he wants to. You ever follow the WWE?
I love WWE.
Even though Tyson sees the fight as risky, he doesn't doubt Crawford's ability. He praised Crawford's past performances, highlighting his ring IQ, timing, and ability to adjust mid-fight. Still, Tyson made it clear that skill and smart decision-making are 2 different things. Just because you can fight someone doesn't always mean you should, especially when the opponent brings both power and size to the table.
What do you think about Terence Crawford calling out Canelo?
You know, I don't like that fight.
Why not?
I don't like that fight. It's just too much weight, you know, and he had a close fight with the last guy he fought, Terence, because this guy was big and he was awkward. He was really awkward. He shouldn't have fought that guy. He should have fought a guy that would just come straight at him. The guy was too awkward.
He's herky-jerky.
Want to know.
Tyson's caution is based on logic. Moving up weight divisions is not just a mental challenge, it's a physical gamble. Canelo is naturally bigger, stronger, and fully adapted to heavier divisions. Tyson worries that Crawford, who has mostly fought at lighter weights, may face a dangerous disadvantage at this level.
They just have preposterous power, and Canelo is a guy that has power but is constantly working on it. There's a great clip of him working with Andy Ruiz. You know that shield, that weird hand shield that they hold up for hooks? Yeah. And he's like, this is not for speed. This is just power. Just power. He's like, don't try to be fast with this, just power. And you see him just, hey, bro, he hits so hard.
As the fight gets closer, footage from Canelo's training camp shows him in top form. He's working on explosive combinations, sharp footwork, and intense conditioning sessions. Canelo is clearly taking Crawford seriously. His disciplined training proves that he's not just confident, he's fully aware of the challenge Crawford presents. Every punch and move in camp has a purpose, building toward a strategic game plan.
I think me and Canelo will make for a great fight. It's the best fight in boxing right now. And you got two first ballot Hall of Famers going head to head with each other. And everybody want to see how Terence is going to do going up 2 more weight classes.
A lot of people making a big deal about the weight. You just walked in here. You don't look like a 54 right now.
I just think a lot of people is adopting other people's thoughts.
I've seen Canelo in person. Yeah. Even for him, 168 is a big weight class.
Facts. And he's always the smallest person in his division. When you got Usyk fighting Tyson Fury, you know, Tyson Fury was the massive fighter over Usyk.
I'm not even so sure Canelo will be the bigger
guy. He'd probably be thicker, but I'm taller. Yeah. You know, he have his strong points in the fight. I have mine.
Tyson often praises fighters who combine power with technical skill, and Canelo is the perfect example. He moves around the ring with precision, uses feints, slips punches, and delivers pinpoint countershots. Canelo blends old-school toughness with modern boxing intelligence, making him a rare and dangerous opponent.
Who's the biggest fight in boxing?
Well, Canelo's the face of boxing. He's the best fighter for Terence Crawford out there. He's the biggest fight for Terence Crawford out there. So that's why Terence Crawford want to take the opportunity to share a ring with another great.
How do you beat him?
UFC. Come 12.
Everyone's talking about the weight differences. What's your kind of response to that, Terence?
That's why we fight the fight. So September 12th, we all going to see if the weight going to make a difference or not.
Do you want to fight him twice and then retire? Is that kind of the ideal thing for you?
One fight at a time. One fight at a time.
Crawford, on the other hand, embraces the risk. He believes this is a legacy-defining fight, the kind of high-stakes challenge that turns great fighters into legends. Crawford isn't just here to compete. He's here to make history.
And although the skills, Crawford is one of the best fighters that I've seen. Now, Canelo is, you know, fighting at 168. Crawford just moved up to 154. And he has some trouble with that in that fight. Now, where do you plan on going? 164, 65, 66? Yeah. Canelo ain't gonna come down to 160.
Yeah,
Canelo ain't gonna come down, you know, maybe 166 max if he accepts. I think Canelo wins that fight based on just the size of that fight. I think Crawford has accomplished everything he had to accomplish. From 140, 147, now 154. That's even greater for him. He wants to do something, collect belts at 154. He can attempt that. But there's no money in that compared to a Canelo fight. And Canelo is trying to fight other guys, and you know, at that point, it's more of a big fight, you know, for the money that's gonna generate. But as a fight fan, I'm not really a fan of that matchmaking. I'd rather see Canelo move up and fight somebody like Beterbiev or Bivol again. Yeah. If he wanted to challenge himself, move up to 175 again, and challenge himself against those guys. Against those guys.
While Crawford admits the payday is huge, Money isn't what drives him. His real motivation is testing himself against the best and redefining what's possible in boxing. Facing a decorated champion like Canelo on such a massive stage is a once-in-a-lifetime chance to change his story forever.
Fight. How do you see that going out?
Can't wait for that one, man. That's gonna be a fight that it's hard to pick the winner. I lean towards Bivol by decision. I just think he's got that style that he's not gonna allow Bivol to get in. So I don't know. I just think Bivol pulls it up. But I wouldn't be surprised if Bivol lands and hurts him and knocks him out, because that guy has so much power that he could knock anybody out. But I lean towards Bivol by decision.
When we start talking about Bivol, naturally the guy that comes to mind in everybody's mind is going to be the guy that he defeated, which is Canelo Alvarez.
Former champion Mikey Garcia favors Canelo, mainly because of his physical strength. Garcia believes that if Crawford doesn't counter Canelo's pressure early, the constant attack will wear him down. While he respects Crawford's skill, he feels this matchup heavily favors the bigger man.
I probably don't see him winning, but I do see him putting up a good 6-8 rounds. I do believe that.
You think still Canelo?
I think he will. I think he'll put up some good rounds.
And do you mean 6 or 8 rounds like he won't finish, or that from then Canelo might take over?
Yes, after that I see Canelo taking over, but I think those first 6 rounds will be very close, or maybe Crawford will be ahead, because I think he could win some rounds against Canelo.
Just like, kind of sounds like what Jim and Lampley echoed. I got to hang out with Jim during and after the fight. And he said that he thought he was more concerned now with the size of Terence than he ever has been, based on the way that Canelo just kind of manhandled at times Edgar Berlanga, who's a much bigger guy, much taller guy, perceivably a much stronger guy. But Terence has that weird strength.
Yeah,
everybody says.
Terence is very strong physically, mentally is very strong too. So you need that too. So I think he does put up some good rounds. I'm not saying he wins, because it's going to be tough for him to win. But I think the first half of the fight, he will put up some really good rounds.
What do you think he really runs into trouble the most versus Canelo?
I think Canelo's power, Canelo's strength in the late rounds is where that's where Crawford starts getting into trouble.
Definitely. Another big fight on the card that happened. Caleb Plant, Trevor McCumbee, probably the most entertaining fight of the night. It felt like it was going to be the most entertaining fight.